Alright, welcome to CRJ 112, Introduction to Criminology. This is your instructor, Britt McGuire, and I wanted to briefly cover the course content. You'll see we're on the start page here at the top. You'll see the tabs. If you click on course content, it's going to give you everything that you need to know for the course. The very top will have your grades. It's where you can access your grades once we have those and they've been submitted. You'll see that there's a pre-test assessment in here. I'd appreciate your help in helping me improve this course for future students by taking that. You get 20 extra credit points just for doing that. That could come in handy later on. You'll see there's a brief introduction video here, as I mentioned in another video. The most important place to start is this important read, this first folder, which has a start here, which really gives you, I think, 12 different items here on some things to do to be successful in this course. It also mentions the drop policy here for non-attendance. Basically, if since we're online, you're not really in attendance per se, but if you go without a week or a week without turning in any assignments, you can be considered absence and in essence dropped from the course, so make sure you do your work. Another important part is a supplemental course outline. You'll see I've got it in PDF form, course schedule, which is the weekly schedule, a PowerPoint with information on the course outline, and a video that narrates that PowerPoint. Very important for you to understand the different policies and expectations that I have of you and what you can expect from me. Also during the first week there's a quiz on this, so make sure you check this all out. You'll see there's other tips for success. If you want to know more about me, there's a little bit of information there. I do accept late assignments. This announcement lets you know exactly how I grade those. Discussion happens almost every week. It's important that you understand what I want from you on that, so please check out the online discussion recommendations and grading rubric. There is also a project. Make sure you check out the guidelines and grading rubrics on that. I also expect all my students to behave a certain way online, so make sure you check out the netiquette. And another important resource is the student resources, which is going to give you various links here to e-tutoring and online help and other SIC policies that you think may be important. The video tutorials on how to get through the course, which is what you're doing now, using Google Docs, submitting your course project to the Dropbox, and how to post in the discussion are also there. And you'll see there's an example of an APA style paper here, because if you write a paper, I will expect you to write in that style. So that's it for important read this first. Speaking of APA style, you'll see there's a whole folder here. There's all kinds of different links and citations. It's very good for you to get familiar with this because as you move on in your college and other career, you will probably be expected to write in this APA style. You'll see there's online resources listing here for you that lists some various online resources that are beneficial in gaining greater understanding of the concepts and topics in this course, as well as ones that can help you on your project. And then we get into the meat of everything. The week 1 folder, you'll see this even with the other weeks, that there'll always be an overview of what you have to do that week. So you'll see here in week 1 you need to read the course outline, take the quiz, send me an email through Angel to make sure you know how to use it, post in the introduction discussion, check out the APA style information, and check out everything I just told you about. And you'll see that the quiz is down here in the introduction discussion. Everything you need for that week is there. Even when we go back and we look at week 2, which is going to be one of your typical weeks, you'll see again an overview of what's expected. Your reading assignment. There is will always be an overview video, a brief video discussing the topic at hand for the week. There'll also be a chapter PowerPoint. You also have to submit your original posted discussion and take a quiz, as well as check out various resources. And again, you'll see that's all contained right here within that folder, and each week will follow that same format, and you'll see each week has its own folder. You'll see the Dropbox here. There's a separate video on this Dropbox, but just so you know, course project is due by November 10th. Everything you need is right there. Like I said, check out the video for more information on that. But that's a real brief overview of course content. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know.